This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All contents provided by this channel is meant for educational purpose only.
What up, Doe, and welcome to our new series. And it is called NEMT Coaches Corner. Okay, and welcome to our channel. Welcome to NEMT Coaches Corner, and this particular segment is called "How Do I Start My NEMT Business in whatever your state is." And the reason why we're bringing this series to you is because of this comment right here, and several comments similar to this comment, which is, how do I start my business in Arkansas? And that's what today's video is. And we're going to do this segment every week. So if you want your particular state debuted on our new series, make sure you drop a comment in there, leave your state in the comments, and then we get into the video. You know what I'm talking about? So what up, Doe? What up, Doe? My YouTube family. Let me welcome you to our new series. Our new series is called NEMT Coaches Corner, and you're rocking with your host, the homeschool dad, Dante. I'll be your host for this particular series. And what this particular segment is called is, how do I start my NEMT business in this particular video, Arkansas? And we're gonna go, how do we start our business in the great state of Arkansas? And so we're gonna go over the step-by-steps on how you can get started in Arkansas. And this is for you, I can't remember your name, but this is for you to start our NEMT series. So the first things first, I have my notes because I'm not in Arkansas, I'm in Michigan. So I have my notes, and we're gonna go over how you get started in Arkansas in this video. So you stick around, and we're gonna go by this particular my notes, blah blah blah, step by step. You know what I'm talking about? So the very first thing you want to do when you are starting any type of business, not just NEMT, not transportation, real estate, car dealership, hair salon, whatever you do, the first thing you want to do is do your market research. Do your research on the particular business that you want to start. So you are in Arkansas, okay, and I'm in Michigan. So you want to know, like, are there any licenses or certifications that you need to apply, to get when you're starting your particular business. So in particular, we're going to go over what you need for Arkansas, but you have to do your research. So you need to know what type of insurance that you're going to need in this particular industry. You might need to know, do I need a CDL in this particular industry? So we're going to go over that today in the video, but the main thing you need to understand is do your research, your market research in your particular area. You also may want to know what are the other NEMT companies or private transportation companies are charging, for their particular services, and what services do they offer. So you get a general idea, like, okay, well, this particular company does this particular company does this, and this is the service that I'm going to offer. You might want to just offer child transportation. You know what I'm talking about? So you do your research. That's the first thing that you need to know when starting your business in Arkansas. So do your research. You want to check about other NEMT companies out there, licensing, certifications that you're going to need. So that's the first thing you do. Always do your research when you're starting a business. The second thing you want to do when getting started is determine the type of clients that you want. And I was just speaking about that just a few seconds ago. When I say type of clients, there's something called child transportation, where you can service disadvantaged children or low-income children that need transportation from home to their school, from school to their home. That is one type of client that you can service. You also can service assisted living clients. So that's another client that you can also use. We also have dialysis clients. You also can take people to the airport. There's several clients that you can have in this particular industry. So do not have to limit yourself on just one particular client. So determine the type of client, I'm talking about, that you want to service in this particular business. So this is the non-emergency medical transportation business, aka private transportation. So try to figure out the type of clients that you want to service. And this is determined, how you're going to set up your rates and things like that. So that is the second thing you want to do in this great state of Arkansas. The next thing you want to do when you start establishing your business in Arkansas is to set up you want to find you a name. You know, I would pick out like 4 or 5 names and check and see if they're available. And so once you determine what your name is, then you want to go to irs.gov and you want to get an employer identification number, aka an EIN number. And so what you do there is free. On the IRS website, you can visit their website Monday through Friday, I believe 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you can get your free EIN number, which is an employer identification number. You're gonna need this for banking. You're gonna need this to set up your business bank account and for tax purposes. So make sure you establish your EIN number with the irs.gov. Next, you will want to, in the great state of Arkansas, you want to set up your business entity. So what I mean by business entity is either you're doing business as, or a sole proprietorship, a limited liability company or LLC, whether it's a S Corp or C Corp or partnership. So set up your business entity. I can't tell you exactly how you're going to set up that. You might want to talk to an accountant, CPA, and they can help you figure that out. But you want to set up your business entity, which is, like I said, a DBA, LLC, sole proprietorship, or partnership. Setting up your business entity, I want to make this clear as well. Make sure when you're setting up your business entity, I mean, you can go to InkFile or LegalZoom or something like that, but you want it registered with the Secretary of State. So with that being said, you will go to your state's website to get it set up. Like in Michigan, it's lara.gov, and it costs $50 for a single member LLC and like $100 for a multi-member LLC. So each state fees are different. So I just want to make sure you understand that. But make sure you set up your business entity with the Secretary of State. So that's the first 4 things that you need to know when getting started in the state of Arkansas. The 5th thing you want to do is you want to set up your business checking account. And the reason why you want to set up a business checking account, because if you're going to be working with Medicaid, Medicare, insurance companies, or with brokers, and you want to be paid and be considered a reputable business, you want to make sure you have a business checking account. Some banks have a minimum deposit of like $100 just to start your business bank account. So set up your business bank account when you're getting started, so you can be able to receive that money. Because what it boils down to is we're in this business to make money. Although we want to make a difference in our community, you also want to make money. You want to be one of those 7-figure NEMT companies or private transportation companies to set your business checking account up. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to head over to CMS, that's CCharlieMS.gov, and you want to set up your NPI number. That stands for National Provider Identifier Number. And what this is basically a social security number for the healthcare industry. So your business is providing a healthcare service. So you need a number for that particular business that's providing that service. And what it's called is a NPI number. And you can get that at cms.gov, and that is free. So far, everything that we're talking about has been free except setting up your business entity and establishing your checking account. So go to cms.gov to set up your NPI number. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is everyone, I believe everyone, I wouldn't have nobody, as I say on my TikToks and my YouTube channel, I wouldn't want anyone, transport my family member without having like the basic minimum medical healthcare, experience. So what you need to do is get a CPR certification, and you can get that from Red Cross. It roughly costs you around $80 to $100, and you can do it online. It's like a 2-hour session that you can do online. Or you can go to maybe in your local town or city or wherever you're at. You can go to the fire department, and sometimes they hold classes for free on Saturdays. So check around, you know what I'm talking about. But get your CPR certification. These are the things that you need to do in the state of Arkansas. After that, you want to go to ctaa.org and you want to get your P.A.S.S certification. This stands for Passenger Assistant Sensitivity, Safety Sensitivity. And what this is doing, this is a certification. So the CPR certification as well as the P.A.S.S certification. This is where you will learn how to properly secure patients in your vehicle, as well as securing the wheelchair and things of that nature. And you can do that as well. I believe it's like $50 for an online class on ctaa.org. So you want to make sure you get certified with your P.A.S.S certification. Next, we want to talk about vehicle insurance. Okay, a lot of people have basically a hang up on, okay, well, why is this so expensive? Okay, so what you want to get is you want to have a commercial auto liability insurance and general liability insurance when you're starting a business, transportation business. So you can go to Progressive, I believe State Farm, I believe AAA maybe, and forgot the other name of the auto company. But check around and get you a quote on some auto insurance, because in this particular industry, this is the most expensive expense that you're going to have. So check around. You want to get you some auto insurance for your particular vehicle. And case in point, if you just want to start off and don't want to purchase a vehicle, start with what you have at this moment right now. If you have a four-door vehicle, you can start with that. The four-door vehicle is called ambulatory sedans. And I would start with what I have, and I wouldn't go into debt, talking about, unless, came across some money, you got some money set aside, you can purchase your, a newer used vehicle. But getting your insurance would be the next thing that you need to do in the state of Arkansas. Next, you want to do a criminal background check. More than likely, if you're going to be working with brokers or Medicaid, you want to have to get you a criminal background check that usually ranges from like $50 to $75. And after that, when we're just talking about brokers, you want to partner with brokers, because guess what? Arkansas is a broker state. So if you want to work with Medicaid, insurance companies, Medicare, you have to go through the broker in order for you to get clients to work in the state and get paid by Medicaid. You have to go through a broker. Okay, and so you're going to partner with them, fill out an application with them. There's several companies that that are brokers within the state of Arkansas. I believe Southeast Trans is a broker. Verita is a broker. VO is a broker. Motive Care is also a broker. Access to Care is also a broker. So find a broker within your region and partner with them. You fill out the application online. The application is free. And before you go to these brokers, make sure you do all the other steps. Make sure you have your EIN number set up. Make sure you have your NPI number. Make sure you have your business check account set up. All the necessary things that you need before filling out that application, or you're going to do the application all over again. And after you partner with the brokers, you want to fill out the provider enrollment form. So in Arkansas, just look up Arkansas NEMT provider enrollment application, and it'll pull up the website. And what you want to do is, when you initially filling out the application, the first thing that you're going to click, it says enrollment type. The thing that you want to click down in that drop down box is atypical. You're going to click that, and then there's going to be another link that's going to pop up. And then you want to click 15 transportation. And then when you're going to scroll down, it's going to have some letters. Then you're going to see TC, and it's going to say non-public. And you want to click that. And then from there, you just continue to, fill out the information for your business when you fill out this provider enrollment form. And the reason for this form is for the state of Arkansas to inform anybody else about you are a company that's providing transportation services in a non-emergency transportation business in the state of Arkansas. So anybody who's looking for your service, maybe they need a wheelchair and they're going to a hospital visit, or they will contact your particular company because you are already registered in the state of Arkansas, and Medicaid and Medicare and the brokers can send you those appointments so you can get your clients and get paid. You know what I'm talking about? Next, there's going to be an application fee. So any business that you run in any state, there's always going to be an application fee. So you want to fill out the application fee. At the time of this video, I could not locate the particular application fee, how much it is, but usually the application ranges from $500 to like $675, maybe $700 for the application fee. Excuse me. And make sure that you do all the other steps. I'm talking about when you filling out the application, because this particular application is non-refundable. You will not get it back if you made a mistake. So make sure you do everything that you need to do before you fill out this NEMT application for your business, so you don't lose that particular application fee. Next, you want to determine, you want to also get your Medicaid application, Medicaid number. So you're going to fill out the Medicaid application if it's required by your brokers in your state, or Medicaid or Medicare. So you might need to go to a Medicaid website in your particular state so you can get your Medicaid number, so you can do business with that particular company. And after that, you want to make sure, the next thing you want to do is figure out what type of vehicle. We talked about this in the beginning. What type of vehicle are you going to use? Whether it's going to be a four-door vehicle, or if you're going to get a wheelchair, not wheelchair, but you're going to get a minivan, accessible vehicle. Determine what type of vehicle you're going to use. And then we want to, get to the good part. So if you're working with brokers, well, you'll get clients through your brokers a lot. We get that question a lot, as far as how am I gonna get my clients? Or if you're gonna be working with brokers in Medicaid, where you'll be providing clients. But what I suggest is you're also working on the side to building up your own clients, is what we call private pay. And how you do that is basically you're gonna be soliciting businesses and offering your services to get your own clients. And this is how you get started in the state of Arkansas. Like I said before, those are the basic steps to get started in this particular industry in the state of Arkansas. You follow those steps, and then you're on your way to being a private transportation company in the state of Arkansas. So, in this new series, I'm talking about, if you are interested for our next state, drop your state in the comments, because we're going to do this every week until we get all 50 states and going through the steps on how to get started. And we're going to have different doing it each step. You know what I'm talking about? So everything that I was talking about, we're going to have on the screen, and so you in Arkansas can know how to get started in your state. Share the video with them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like the video. And like I said, this is a new series. This is the Coach's Corner. I'm your coach, Dante, the homeschool dad, and we'll be bringing you these videos, how to start my NEMT business in the state of ... So I'll talk about, drop your state in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. If you like this video, you most definitely like the next video right here and right here, pertaining to how to start your NEMT or private transportation company business. I appreciate you watching, and until the next one, love and light to everybody. I appreciate you. Salute.